Lisa's Coachella 2025 performance has left fans and critics alike in absolute awe. It's not just any performance. This was a defining moment for her as a solo artist, showcasing the strength of her presence and talent. The anticipation for this day had been building up for weeks, and when the day finally arrived, it did not disappoint. The Sahara stage was packed and the energy was palpable, electric. As the lights dimmed and the crowd roared, all eyes turned to the stage. The spotlight hit Lisa manoban, and without saying a word, she had the audience in the palm of her hand. She didn't need to do anything more than move, and that was enough to create a buzz. You've probably seen the clips, heard the rumors, but nothing can compare to the raw excitement of the real thing. Lisa Blackpink, as always, brought her a game, but this performance wasn't just about showcasing her dance moves or rapping skills. It was a moment of emotional connection, a moment that made everyone believe in the magic of live performances. It's not often you see someone truly own a stage like that, but Lisa Blackpink did it with such ease and confidence that it almost felt like she was born to do this. Her mic was on, the sound was crystal clear, and her vocals filled the air, soaring across the Sahara stage. For those of us who followed her journey, this was a moment we had been waiting for. We had seen her perform with Blackpink, but this solo performance, it was something different, something much bigger. Her energy was contagious, and the crowd couldn't get enough. Just when you thought it couldn't get any better, the crowd was hit with a surprise. As Lisa Blackpink continued to perform, her fellow Blackpink member Rose made a special appearance in the crowd, cheering her on. It wasn't just a show, it was a celebration of sisterhood, of support, and of the bond that they share. It's moments like these that make fans feel like they are part of something bigger, something more meaningful. But it wasn't just the performance itself that had everyone talking. The internet was flooded with reactions, with videos and memes flooding social media. Lisa's mic on performance went viral. People were amazed by her stage presence, her effortless charisma, and her ability to captivate an audience. It was as if the world had collectively agreed that this was the moment Lisa Blackpink had truly broken out on her own. Throughout the performance, there was a sense of suspense. You never knew what would happen next, whether it was a new move, a surprise transition, or just the way she owned the moment. It wasn't predictable, which made it all the more exciting to watch. And let's not forget the details. Choreography was on point, of course, but it was more than just technical precision. Every movement was intentional, every pause filled with anticipation. It was a masterclass in how to captivate an audience. As the performance drew to a close, the energy in the air was almost overwhelming. You could feel the emotion, the passion that Lisa manoban had poured into every single note, every single step. And when the last note hit, the crowd went wild. It was a perfect conclusion to what was already an unforgettable moment in Coachella's history. But the real question is, what happens next? Can Lisa top this performance? Will she continue to surprise us with even more jaw-dropping moments like this? One thing's for sure, Lisa Blackpink is just getting started. Her potential is limitless, and if this performance is any indication of what's to come, we're in for a wild ride. So if you haven't seen it yet, make sure you catch up on the full performance. You don't want to miss out on witnessing history in the making. And for those of you who were lucky enough to be there in person, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Now let's talk about the bigger picture. This performance at Coachella was more than just a solo act. It was a symbol of Lisa's evolution as an artist, marked the moment where she truly stood on her own, away from the spotlight of Blackpink, and showed the world what she's capable of. It's a testament to her hard work, dedication, and of course, her unmatched talent. It's also a moment that reinforces the power of live performances in the music industry today. With everything being so digital and accessible online, it's easy to forget the magic that happens when artists take the stage. But moments like this, when the energy in the air is so thick you can feel it in your bones, remind us of the unique power of live music. And what's even more exciting, Lisa's journey is far from over. She's already achieved so much, but this performance is just one of many milestones in her career. So if you thought this was the peak, think again. Lisa Blackpink is about to take things to a whole new level, and you don't want to miss it. As Lisa Blackpink performed, her energy radiated, and it was clear she wasn't just doing her job, she was living in the moment. crowd was mesmerized by her presence, with every eye locked on her as she dominated the stage. She had mastered the art of captivating her audience with every move, every note, and every gesture. Every second felt like it was etched in time. The performance wasn't just about hitting high notes or perfect choreography, it was about connecting with the audience in a way that only Lisa could. The emotions she conveyed through her performance were so raw and real that you could feel the intensity. It was almost as if she was sharing a piece of herself with the world. That's what made it unforgettable. And then there was the surprise. Fans didn't expect to see Rose Blackpink there, standing in the crowd, her face beaming with pride as she cheered for her bandmate. It added a layer of warmth and intimacy to the performance, as if Lisa was surrounded by the love and support of her Blackpink family. It wasn't just a concert, it was a celebration of the bond between the members, something only true fans could fully appreciate. Watching them together, you could sense their deep connection, their journey, and the unspoken understanding they shared. Performance was also a clear reminder of how far Lisa Manoban has come. From the trainee days to becoming the queen of the stage, she's now standing tall as a solo artist. This was her moment to prove that she's not just a part of a group, but an icon in her own right. As the final chorus echoed across the stage, the cheers from the crowd grew louder, almost as if they couldn't get enough of Lisa's presence. The applause didn't stop, and Lisa Blackpink soaked it all in, smiling with gratitude. She knew she had just made history, and the world would remember this moment forever. But even as the crowd cheered, Lisa's performance was far from over. The energy remained high, and every second that passed only increased the anticipation. The way she commanded the stage was something extraordinary. There was no doubt in anyone's mind that Lisa Manoban had truly found her voice as a solo artist. The surprises didn't end there. The interactions with the crowd, her flirtatious smile, and her ability to make every fan feel seen and special made the night even more unforgettable. She wasn't just an entertainer, she was a star who had mastered the art of connecting with her fans on a deeply personal level. In the days that followed, fans couldn't stop talking about the performance. Social media was flooded with clips, memes, and comments from people all around the world who had witnessed something truly special. The buzz surrounding her performance was deafening, and it only grew stronger as more fans shared their thoughts. There's something about Lisa Blackpink that makes her irresistible to watch. Whether it's her effortless charm, her stunning visuals, or her undeniable talent, there's no question that she has the power to captivate anyone who watches her. And what makes her even more special is how grounded she remains. Despite the fame and the constant spotlight, Lisa Blackpink continues to be humble, appreciative, and focused on her craft. She's not just a global superstar, she's someone who works tirelessly to perfect her art, and it shows in every performance. Looking back at her Coachella 2025 moment, it's clear that this was a pivotal moment in her career. It wasn't just a performance, it was a statement. Lisa is here and she's not going anywhere. She's about to redefine what it means to be a solo artist, and the world is watching closely. The expectations are high, but if there's one thing we've learned about Lisa, it's that she thrives under pressure. So as we continue to celebrate this historic performance, one thing is certain, Lisa Manoban is just getting started. Coachella 2025 was only a glimpse of what's to come. What she did on that stage was nothing short of legendary, and the impact of her performance will be felt for years to come. Now it's time for us to keep our eyes peeled for what's next. Will she continue to surprise us with more unforgettable moments? What will be the next chapter in her solo journey? Only time will tell, but one thing's for sure, Lisa will keep pushing boundaries and setting new standards. We're all in for an exciting ride, and it's only just begun. And for all of you who are already in love with her Coachella performance, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to keep up with all things Lisa Blackpink. The journey is far from over and you don't know.